What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video for the cooking series. So for this one, I'm very excited about it. We are making just some steak, but we're going to have like a special little herb sauce for it. And then to top it all off, we're going to make some hash brown waffles. So those are going to be epic. I love hash browns. That's what I'm most excited for. But the starting thing that we're going to do is make this sauce. So the sauce is for the steak to just kind of top it, give it some extra flavor. So that's what we're going to do first. So first ingredient, we're going to do a quarter cup of just a red wine vinegar. And then 2/3 of a cup of olive oil. That's a lot of oil, man. I don't think we have enough steak for this. Okay. That's a lot of oil. Whew. Okay, now for the fun stuff. We're gonna chop up some different green stuff. So we're gonna be putting some mint, some basil, a jalapeno, some onion, and some garlic. The weed plant. Okay, so we're gonna do like a handful of mint to start, and then we're gonna do like a handful of basil, and then we'll move on from there. But essentially, we're just trying to finely chop this.
Can I explain to you how to finely chop it?
Okay, so mint into our oil bowl.
Do you feel fancy?
So fancy. Okay. And then small handful for the basil. A little bit less than we did with the mint. That's pretty good though. Okay. Basil into the oil bowl. Jalapeno. You putting this whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the spice baby.
I know I am. That's why I'm like proceedy in there.
Don't wipe your eyeballs.
What?
Don't rub your eyeballs.
Okay. Let's get these seeds out. Holy man, that might be like the most seeds I've seen in that jalapeno. Pretty good. Pretty good there. Are they okay out there?
The trampoline's rocking quite a bit. So.
This is going to be a spicy one. I can smell it in my eyes.
You can do just half a jalapeno if you want.
Too late.
Well, you
Nope.
still would have to cut it.
We committed. Okay. One half down.
Yeah, takes lots of practice.
My least favorite part. Cutting this. What do we say? We're doing half?
A quarter.
Quarter?
Yeah. because it calls for half of a shallot. So I would say a quarter of that little onion. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Quarter of a white onion going in there. Okay. Then we're also going to add, forgot to show this in the initial ingredients, but we're going to do about a tablespoon of lemon into our little concoction here.
Right.
And then we're doing, what, like a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Teaspoon of garlic. And then a little bit of salt. I feel like we should have did this in a
We can. I didn't realize how much liquid there was.
like that's very liquidy. I think we should blend it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Because
Like,
then
then
it'll get rid of the chunks of everything.
Like, and it's very oily.
It looks
so
like a salsa.
Yeah, where like the recipe we kind of piggybacked off of, it didn't look like this. So I think we should just
throw it in like the
do our own thing and
bullet.
Yeah. Okay, so due to my inability to finely chop things, we're gonna just blend it because there's a lot of liquid in here, and I want it to be more like a sauce and less like a salsa. So we're just gonna chop it up a bit. Looks 1,000 times better now. And we're not gonna have just big, massive chunks of jalapeno. I think that was my biggest worry.
I think mine was
onion?
No. My biggest worry for you was the onion.
Okay. Next up on our list, the most exciting part. I'm very excited for these. So we're just going to, what is it? Shred them?
Yeah.
Grate them? We're going to grate our potatoes.
I was hoping you were going to say juggle.
We could juggle them. Oh, no. So we're going to grate the potatoes. So we have, like, I weighed out about 30 ounces. So I don't know how much this is going to make, but I was like, if we make too many right now, that's cool because I could crush some hash browns any day. So we're just going to use this fancy little mandolin, and we're just going to get shredding. It's going to take forever, isn't it?
Watch your knuckles.
Okay, so 10 hours later in a wicked shoulder pump, we got the potatoes all shredded. So that is done. We're heating up the waffle iron right now. So I'm just going to give it a nice healthy coating of healthy cooking spray. And we're going to let that heat up. While we're heating that up, we're going to finish off the ingredients for this. So grab yourself whatever cheese you want. We're just going to use what we have on hand. So we're just using like a mozza cheddar. But essentially you want about a cup of this. What are we thinking here? Handful and a half. No, maybe more. Okay. So a cup of cheese. There's like nothing left in here, so we're going a little extra.
Might as well be with the cheese.
It's literally, we would have had crumbs in that bag, and that would have just bothered me. Last ingredient is some good old salted butter. So for this, you want about 6 tablespoons. So we're going to do 90 grams. I don't know what 90 grams of butter looks like. This is not not a food I use.
That's like 45, 50.
You think so? 43. So another chunk of like that.
I can't eyeball a piece of protein, but I can eyeball a chunk
You
of
know
butter.
your butter. Bang. There it is. That was pretty good eyeball too. Okay, so you want it melted, so we're just gonna throw this in the microwave. Man, this is gonna be the greasiest dishes we've ever done.
We never cook with this much oil or butter.
Never. All right.
Cheese.
The butter's in there. Our nice greasy concoctions all around. And then you just want to toss your potato and cheese and get it all nice and mixed together, I guess. Okay, this looks like tuna to me.
Yeah, it looks like shredded chicken, like pulled chicken.
It's super weird. I was just like, I kind of forgot what it was.
Waffle maker's ready.
Waffle makers. That was quick. I've never made waffles before. So my first waffle is a hash brown.
Of course.
Story of my life. Big old fatty cake. Okay, what do I do? Just like make a patty kind of and just slap it in there?
Sure.
Do I spray that again? Or?
Yeah, you shouldn't have sprayed it so quick.
Oh, I thought you told me to spray it. I thought that's what you meant when it was heating up. I thought you wanted me to spray it. Ew, now it's all brown. Like burnt oil. What?
Nothing? Is it smoking or is it just like steam?
It's like, I don't know. This is not usually happen when you make waffles. Like, am I gonna burn our house down? Ooh, that's very wet.
That's way too much.
You gotta tell me before these things.
I didn't know.
I don't know what a waffle-sized handful is. Is
I
this
don't
enough?
do handfuls of waffle. That's good.
Stacy. We're in uncharted territory here.
Okay, close it up.
No, I feel like you need to spread it around. No?
It'll spread when you...
What do I do?
Close the lid.
It's so dirty.
Your brain's glitching.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So for these, it says, depending on your waffle iron. Is it waffle iron?
Yeah.
So depending on your waffle iron, it could take about 15 minutes. So we'll kind of keep an eye on those. It's supposed to come out nice and crispy. So that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna go start the barbecue. Okay, so I'm gonna go start the barbecue. So medium high heat. So I will BRB.
You know you're old.
Yeah. Okay, so for these steaks, you just want to salt and pepper both sides after you dab it with a cloth, I guess. And then this is going to go on the barbecue. And it says to do 5 minutes each side. Should give you a medium rare if we don't mess up the heat, I guess. Judge me. Steak. Ooh. Now we let that cook for 5 minutes and then we come back and flip it. First waffles are done. Next time we're going to make them thicker. Ooh. ASMR. my fart, don't take it. Make my butt go boom, boom. You recording? You think if I just put them in big balls on there and then squish them down, they'll be fine?
Yeah.
All right, say goodbye to the waffle balls. Okay. First 5 minutes is done. We're gonna give this steak a flippy. We'll be back out in another 5. Alrighty. Steak is going to be great. So now we're gonna bring this inside. We're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes and then we can slice into it.
That looks delicious.
Right? Looks so good. These might be done.
They look done.
Look.
Yum.
So good looking.
Thanks. That's so nice of you.
So as you can see, we have all of the components to our dish. So the steak has been resting for 10 minutes. We got our steak sauce, and then we got our amazing looking hash browns that we were like fighting not to just bite into one as soon as we had it finished. So I'm going to slice up the steak. So for the steak, we're just slicing it up lengthwise against the grain. We're going to cut it into strips. I'm going to plate them, and then we're going to give it a taste test. So I will see you for the taste test.
Oh, yay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's time for the taste test. We got it nice and plated here. So we'll give this steak a try first, I guess. Save the best for last. We got that sauce on there. Wow. It's so flavorful.
Like Ramsay good.
Wow. Never tried Ramsay. The lemons.
Yeah, the
I feel
lemon.
like the lemon like made it.
This might be the best steak I've ever had in my life.
The hash brown.
Oh, I can hear the crunch.
Oh my God. I could just eat these for days. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The hash browns are so crispy. Oh, they taste like so fresh because we just made them too. Like they're not your typical processed just hash brown patty.
I was afraid they were gonna be too cheesy, but like you really don't taste the cheese much.
So for this meal, like I would give this like a 9.5 out of 10, maybe a 10 out of 10. It's really good. Hash browns are a 10 out of 10, 100%. Steak, fantastic, like way better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm really glad we blended it. I think it made it 100 times better having it like that, but the sauce is so good. I'm surprised. Like I'm really blown away. So like
this is not an Ethan kind of.
No. So this is a huge success. So we got the flank steak with the herb sauce or the herb sauce, however you say it. And then we got the homemade Hashbrown Waffles, phenomenal. Yeah, love this one. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see me make next, because we are crushing it. This was a huge success. I would not mind making more similar to this, or see what else we can make with that waffle maker. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. And then, of course, do not forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on, because that is going to help us grow. And if you don't know, we post a video every Saturday at 9 a.m. for the cooking series. So we're trying a new recipe, or we're making our own. This one, we initially started with a recipe, so I can link the original recipe in the description. And then I'll also put what we did to change it, because we kind of really went off track with this one. So we initially started, and then we already had some ingredients that were kind of similar and we wanted to just use up. So we winged it, and it turned out phenomenal. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, turn those notifications on, and that is all I have to say. So I will see you in the next video.